binding energy per nucleon of lithium nucleus. Let us see as a problem. Calculate mass defect, binding energy and binding energy per nucleon of lithium. So that is 3 7, atomic number 3, mass number 7. So here given data, mass of the proton they mentioned in AMU, that is 1.007825, and mass of the neutron 1.008665 AMU, and mass of the lithium actual mass, that is 7.016003 AMU. So if you want to find out the binding energy per nucleon, we should identify the binding energy first. To get the binding energy, compulsory we should have mass defect, so delta M. So to get the mass defect, the formula, mass defect nothing but total mass of the nucleons minus actual mass. So mass defect means actually due to number of protons and number of neutron, nucleus should have certain amount of mass, but actually original, if you observe the nucleus, it is having less than that. There is a loss in certain mass that we are treating as a defect in mass. So mass defect value is total mass of nucleus minus actual mass of the nucleus. So to find out that one, if you see the given data, so mass of the proton, mass of the neutron we already mentioned here. So now further here, lithium atomic number 3 and mass number 7, that is also given. So now if you can get the mass defect, with that you can find out binding energy, with that binding energy per nucleon. So let us see binding energy, mass defect. So to get the mass defect, we should have total nucleon mass, nothing but proton mass as well as neutron mass. So for proton mass, number of protons into proton mass. So here number of protons 3 and mass of the proton given as 1.007825 AMU. So if you multiply, you will get 3.023475 AMU. Similarly, mass of the neutrons, that is number of neutrons into mass of the neutron. So here atomic mass number, nuclear mass number given 7, so 7 minus 3 atomic number, so you will get 4. So number of neutrons 4 into mass of the neutron, you will get total mass of the neutron, that is 4.03466 AMU. So if you add these two, you will get total mass of protons as well as total mass of neutrons, that is the total mass of nucleons. That value is 7.058135 if you add these two values. Now the given actual mass is 7.016003 only. The lithium is having only this much mass, the nucleus. So the difference is the mass defect. So if you subtract both the values, then you will get the mass defect as 0.042132 AMU. So you got mass defect. Then binding energy nothing but delta M into C square. So substitute delta M here. So the delta M you got in AMU, but you can convert into energy units, that is in MeV, by multiplying with 931.6. Okay, so here mass defect 0.042132 that I calculated, and that is in AMU. If you multiply with 931.6 MeV by C square, then that will be resultant. Now C square get cancelled. Then if you multiply 931.6 into 0.042132, then you will get 39.2501712 MeV. So this is the total binding energy of the entire lithium. Then finally we want binding energy per nucleon. So nothing but Be by A. So that is we are calling as binding fraction. So total binding energy by number of nucleons. So number of nucleons here given 7. Number of protons plus number of neutrons. So binding energy per nucleon Be by A, nothing but 39.2501712 by 7. So if you simplify, then that is 5.607 MeV. It is very less as compared with helium. So for helium, if you calculate, you will get 7.06 approximately. So lithium, due to odd number of nucleons, we got less binding energy. Next, binding energy per nucleon of oxygen nucleus. So it is having even number. Let us see what is the binding energy. So that is also as a numerical. If you see binding energy, mass defect, and as well as the binding energy per nucleon of oxygen. So given data, if you see here, actual mass of oxygen is 15.994915 AMU only. So that is the mass of the actual mass of the oxygen, that is given data. Now we can find out the total mass of protons and total mass of neutrons. Reason, if you can find out the binding, means if you want to find out the binding energy per nucleon, we should know the mass defect. So for that mass defect, nothing but we discussed already, total mass of the nucleons minus actual mass. So actual mass given, so total mass of the nucleons we can identify number of protons into proton mass, that is 8.062600 AMU, and total neutrons also 8, according to here 16 minus 8, that is also 8 neutrons. So 8 into 1.008665, which is equals to 8.069320 AMU. Okay, so here neutron little bit heavier, so that is why little bit extra number, but if you add, you will get the mass of total nucleons. So that is 16.131920 AMU. So but actual mass is 15.994915 only. So if you subtract the actual mass with the number of total nucleons mass, then you will get the mass defect, that is 0.137005 AMU. Okay, we got the mass defect. So then binding energy nothing but delta M mass defect into C square. So if you use that formula, but that you will get the entire value in joule, but if you can, that delta M is in AMU, if you want to get that is in MeV, you have to multiply with 931.5 MeV. So binding energy delta M into C square, but here in the units by C square will come, so C square get cancelled, or simply AMU, 1 AMU easily we can convert into MeV by multiplying with 931.5 or 6 approximately. Okay, so AMU mass equivalent to energy you can get by multiplying with 931.5 MeV. So if you multiply, you will get the binding energy, that is as a particular value. So but we want binding energy per nucleon, so that is why, so if you divide with 16, you will get 7.976 MeV. So approximately 8 MeV we got. So for oxygen suddenly it raised, lithium that is 5.6 only, but oxygen raised, you can see here oxygen is having even number of nucleons, number of protons even, as well as number of neutrons also even number. So that is why it is more stable. Thank you.